Hi friends, today we are going to discuss cycle detection in directed graph. Okay, like this is the directed graph. Okay, you can see, right? Okay, we will do this using adjacency list. Okay, if you don't know adjacency list or how to store in adjacency list, I will show you now. 1 second. Yeah, see, A is connected to B and B is connected to C, but C is not connected to B. Like B is directly connected to C, means this is the directed graph. If there is no arrow, we can say that C is also connected to B. Okay, now which are the neighbors of A? Like neighbors means for A it is connected to B, only B, so we'll store the node of B in A. Like initially we'll take the vector with A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and from here we'll store the neighbors of each node into it vector. Okay, like this also another vector, like vector of vectors. Okay, now we'll store B in A. Okay, and we'll store C, D in B because neighbors of B are D and C. Okay, okay, this into symbol is at last to know where is the last element, like it is the null. Okay, it is like linked list or vector, anything you can take. Okay, and again E is stored in C because the neighbor of C is E. Like this, for D it is E, and again for E it is D. Okay, so this is the adjacency list for directed graph. Okay, we'll discuss the undirected graph in next video, or I will say small thing about undirected graph. For undirected graph, B, the neighbor of A is B, right here, and for the B also the neighbor will be A. Okay, like converse also true. Okay, so now we will see the cycle detection in this directed graph. Like here, what is the cycle? A, B, D, A. This is the cycle, right? So I will say the approach. Initially we will iterate all elements, and for each element we'll see the neighbor, and from that neighbor again we'll move on to next element. Like from A we'll move to B, and again from B we'll move to C, and again from C we'll move to E. Like this, check all elements. Okay, first we'll check A to B, B to C, and from C to E, and again E to D, and again D to A. So we got the visited element twice. We have started from A, again we have reached A. So we are at the cycle A to B, B to C, C to E, E to D, D to A. Okay, this is the cycle. So this is the approach. Okay, now we'll see this using Visual Studio Code. Okay, I will show you by writing the code, and each and everything I will show you. Okay, okay, I will open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, or in next video I will show you how to do it using C++. Okay, thank you guys, please do subscribe. Okay.